Like, what's my hair doing? Hello, baby. How are you doing? How is it been? How are you doing down there? How is your electrical job, your telecom job doing? Right, where the heck is this? This is like here? Where is that on here? That is okay. So the fat part is I've been pretty good. How are you doing? Can you hear me? Is my Steel series working? Is it doing the thing? Please, Steel series. You're good? Did you guys get a lot of snow down there? A lot of work? Oh, good, good. Work is good. We like work. Work means big monies. Alright, I need to thin this out a bit. And I need to make this part a little thicker. Hello, Alfonso. You worked in Nashville during the ice... Were you even able to work? I mean, it was such a crazy storm. You can't really do telecom stuff when it's storming that bad, can you? Alright, so we need to make this thicker. And in that swivelly quadrant, I need to make it thinner. Why are the belts... We lost money that week? Oof, that sucks. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, the cat's got zoomies. Alright, we're gonna make this a little thicker. She got her food, and now she's just causing mayhem, as cats do. No, this is my brother's model, silly goose. This is his model. I'm working on the belt, and I'm still working on the belt. Damn. 500 in diesel? And 500 in Airbnb? That's crazy. Oh. No. The title of the stream says I'm working on my brother's model, does it not? Title of the stream says I'm working on my brother's model. What the fuck? No. I'm looking at it right now. It says tired, but working on brother's model. Don't lie to me. Making big money now. 4 days of 800 now. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no. I just never changed my thumbnail because I'm being a lazy piece of shit. That's good. Are you in like a stationary location? But seriously, 500 at Airbnb, was that like a week? Because that's expensive. Alright, at least that was a week. That would be really bad if it was not. But then again, I've stayed in Airbnbs that were that expensive before. I wasn't the one paying for it, though. And there was a lot more than just one person, so... Makes sense why it was that expensive. That sucks. No! I did the thing... I did the thing where I draw and don't use the mirror tool. Like a dumbass. That's unfortunate. Are you just been, like, staying in different cities every time? We barely got anything, had a bunch of problems, turns out a job wasn't ready for- Oh, that sucks. Am I gonna play the eugenics game? I haven't actually watched the gameplay of it yet, but I've been seeing a lot of VTubers play it. So, like, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to play it just because it's, like, the flavor of the month game right now. I don't know. I haven't watched gameplay of it. I can't comment yet. I saw that Doki was playing it, and I saw a couple other big VTubers playing it. Damn. No. That's not true, Alfonso. I wanted to play Expedition 33. I had been waiting for that game for over a year. I just didn't want to pay... I just wasn't willing to play it when everyone else was playing it. But I did want to play that game. But this is different. I don't know what this game is. I've never heard of it. I just started seeing it pop up in my feed, and I'm like, what is this? I've seen quite a lot of it pop up in my feed, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna thin this out a little bit more. And then we'll give it another test. Okay. It's a little lumpy looking. It's a turn-based strategy game, not much else. I could be interested. How much is it on Steam right now? See, for a game like that, where it's, like, not something that I was, like, waiting for, it's one of those, like, maybe I'll wait for it to go on sale type of games. Oh, I'm supposed to thin it out over here. Hello, Nam. Hello, Rose. Welcome, welcome, everybody. You are, in fact, here. You breed cats? What? It's a turn-based cat breeding game? What? That sounds so weird. Alright, we'll watch a... It looks crazy. Whoa, 3 days off work? Like, is that 3 days off during normal work days or 3 days off total? Like, you're not even getting weekends off. Oh, Rattle's here too. Hello, everybody. Not even weekends. That's nuts. Oh, that's why. It's from the same creator as Binding of Isaac. I haven't even played that game. I never... Every time I saw the Binding of Isaac, I kind of got like a little off-put by the art style, and I did not like how gory it was, so I never played that game. I watched people play that game. It looks kind of fun, but it's just like... The art style threw me off every time. You're at 25k? Wow, you shot up really fast. See, I told you you'd have enough for a pity. Dude, you drove from Tennessee to Texas and back? That's crazy. Nom's aiming for pity for Satono Diamond. Okay. I think I fixed the belt bloat. Yeah, it looks much more uniform. I even want to make the backside even thicker than it already is. And I'll just fix the stitching lines. That's easy. Okay, but I just need to make the belt a smidge thicker down here, and then we'll be good, which is great. Well, you're doing better than me. I don't have 15k yet, so... I'm gonna be playing the big Gamba for Fine Motion that comes out in a week. 90 hours in a week? Are you not, like, exhausted, bro? Like, I don't think I've done that since, like, college. And that was because I had, my finals, and I had to build a whole project in 1 week. Like, that's honestly bonkers. You're not complete. You don't have any money. How do you not have any money? If you did 90 hours and you were making 800 a day. Oh, you get paid monthly? Or bi-weekly? You're getting 0 hours this week, Nom Nom. You need to find a new job. Delayed payments in the store. You get paid? Wait, you guys are getting paid? That's so crappy. I guess it's because, like, you're doing big contract jobs, so you have to wait for, like, the freaking contractors to pay out, right? Oh, good. I'm glad you applied to another job, because getting 0 hours is no bueno. Wait, so then how are you, like, surviving, bro? A 10 streak. Like, if you don't have any money, how are you surviving, BB? I don't understand. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Deselect. I'm impressed by your 10 stream streak. Where's your 10 stream streak, Alfonso? What is this? Just as old as Alfonso. Alfonso, Nom is flaming you. Are you gonna take this hands down? Probably. Okay. Let's draw these stitches. Oh, that's way too thick. What kind of jobs are you applying for, Nom? Those are too thick. They need to be 4. Well, are you looking specifically for, like, service jobs or retail jobs or any kind of job? If you give me money, I will take it. Have you, like... Are you working on any skills that you're trying to get? Like, are you trying to do some kind of continued learning or a skill certificate program or anything like that? Or are you just looking for a job for a job? Oh, you're gonna go to college for 3D animation. That sounds fun. Are you going next semester? When are you starting? Top Gun? What are you talking about? I'm confused now. Yeah, see, Rose, that's why I didn't start with Blender, because I'm like, oh, I can learn Blender, I learned Photoshop, I learned all these other programs, why can't I learn Blender? Oh, I see, I see. You got blasted by my Top Gun, I got it. And then, yeah, I tried Blender for like a week, and I'm like, yeah, there's so much to learn on this. There's no way that I can make my first model on this. So I was like, I can't do this. And I even got like somebody had a base template model. It was literally just a base anime body model, and I was gonna modify it. That's what I was like, oh, so I don't have to make the base model. And just like trying to body mod that model, I spent hours and got nowhere. And in fact, I just destroyed the model. The amount of finesse work that you have to do is honestly kind of nuts. So I was just like, I'm not ready for Blender. Let me start with a simpler program. And that's where VROID came from. That's awesome, Rose. Props to you. I wish I had the... I don't have the time to spend learning, unfortunately. Okay. Belt is done. Ish. I don't like those last few little stitch lines. We're gonna make them a little bit bigger. You should share the images of your model, or like even if it's just the base, late when you're done with the base. I'm really curious to see your progress. Okay, this is good. The belt makes sense now. Mostly. I think I just need to make those belt loops a little bigger. These loops. Belt loops are bigger. Belt loops are done. I need to make the little... I need to make the fucking end of the belt loops. The belt itself. Yeah, I feel your pain, Nom. I've had some, lackluster runs today, if I would say so myself. What's retopology? I don't know what that is, Rose. Is that the bones? Just grind it out, Nom. Sometimes you just gotta power through it and just get the event points. I'm not even joking. Yeah, okay, polygons. I know polygons. I do know those. Okay, I need to look up a belt. Belt. Images. Belt on person image. Can I get one that's not extremely pixelated, please? Okay. So with modeling and sculpting, you end up with high-density mesh. Yes. Yes, you do. And I made a lot of mistakes doing that. More angles you make, the more complex the polygon. Nom, I'm telling you, you just gotta power through it. Right, because then it makes it harder to render and harder to articulate, right? Okay, so what I need to do here is take this darker color on my belt layer, and I need to draw that in. Oh, shit. No, I didn't want to draw it on both sides. I gotta turn off symmetry. Isn't there like there's like a hotkey to do that inside Blender. I know I went that far to reduce the polygon mesh. I just don't remember how to do it because it's literally been over a year since I attempted to make a model. Don't ask me how, but I remember that there was a way to, like, simplify mesh. Yeah. Ah, I see, I see. See, I was doing when I was first learning Blender, I was learning a tutorial on how to make a donut. That's what I was learning how to do. That was the first thing I attempted to make, was the donut. Just fucked around on it until I understood enough. I mean, I tried doing that, but I really screwed some stuff up when I was doing it, so I'm like, this is not gonna work. So I found a guy who had made like a, I think his channel's name's like Blend Smart or something, and he had made like a little cat plushy knight, like a warrior knight kind of guy. He was like wearing armor and stuff. He was really cute, and he was made out of like burlap, and he was very adorable, and it was very adorable. And I was like, I want to make that, and I did not make that. I struggled with the donut. I didn't even get to the part of how to animate the donut. I just struggled with the donut. Alright. Belt complete. Well, kind of. I need to do the holes. Yeah, donut nom. I attempted to make a donut 3D model. Not because I wanted my character to be a donut, but because it was like a simple, basic starting tutorial, and I wanted to learn how to do that. And I failed. Well, that's not true. I made the donut. I didn't get past the texturing part or into the animation part. I just, like, sort of gave up after that. So, like, if I knew that if I committed the time to make the model, I would have just never started streaming. So it was just like, I can't do this. I have to actually make the model. So I pivoted off of Blender. I spent like maybe a week messing around with Blender, and then I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay. Let's make our little tabby friend. Oh, that actually worked out pretty well. Though it does seem a smidge too big. Insert copyright-free music. Listen, we use copyright music here. Alright, I need to make these holes a smidge bigger. Otherwise, this won't make any sense. We don't make enough to care about that yet. True, exactly. That's why I'm always on my brother's stream and I'm like, yo, he's just playing like the hardcore copyright music playlist, and then I'm like, wait a second. We ain't making money here. Alright. I think that looks good. Let's try exporting that. Let's see what we can get from this. Import. Import! Oh no. Why, import? Why freeze? Hello? What's going on here? Why is not any command going through? I will fix this. One moment. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what a lot of people do, is they just make money through their stream and they don't care about the VOD. The VOD is just to spread them in the algorithm. But, he's lucky that he's not getting, like, completely shut down because, for, like, bigger streamers, if they start playing copyright music, sometimes YouTube will just immediately shut their stream off. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know what happened, but VROID crashed. Well, that too. Twitch doesn't give a shit. Twitch doesn't care. Okay, now we're looking good. We have a belt. Sort of flies off on the hips a bit, but that's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna perceive that weird hip looping issue. Yeah, Twitch, every, like, couple years or so, Twitch does, like, a huge DMC takedown, and then it just doesn't care for the next, like, 2-3 years. It just does it to remind you that they have the power to do it, but they don't give a shit. They really don't. It's actually comical. Because they basically know that, like, nobody's going to listen if they say don't play copyrighted music, because there's very few creators out there who are either talented enough or have enough money to hire someone to make them music, so they just take the risk of using copyrighted music. Alright. Do I add the pointless belt tassels? I'm thinking I don't add the pointless belt tassels. At least not yet. Maybe later. I don't think they really functionally work. Yeah, I don't really think they functionally work. See, but that's like someone with legitimate music experience, you know? So, like, yeah, they're gonna be able to produce their own music. But, like, I had a friend who wanted to be a VTuber, and he was, like, a legit a guy. Not a trans woman, a legit guy. Identifies as straight, 100% man. And he literally... Because this was back when, like, VTubing really started taking off, so, like, 2022, 2021, he literally took vocal training classes, to make himself sound more feminine, and then had a model made, and all the assets for his stream made as a female model. He had custom background music made. He had transitions made. He had emotes made. He had, like, you know, a dashboard setup like I have here. Like, I can't imagine how much he spent. He probably easily spent a couple $1,000s. And, like, it wasn't like bro was made of money either. He worked as a sous chef. Like, he was not made of money. So, he had to have spent a couple grand to have all of this stuff made, because he didn't make it himself. He was not an artistic person. And I would say he had a following that was somewhat equivalent to what I have now, maybe a little bit more even. Because, like, on average, sometimes he would get, like, 10, 12 people in his chat. And nobody knew that he was a dude except for his friends. No, he wasn't trying to catch fish. He literally says, because when VTubing first really started, there were no guys in the scene. And even now, it's, like, kind of hard for guys to break into the scene, as VTubers. Yeah, you have your VTubers like the Hollow Stars and some of the Niji Sanji boys, and then now you have first gen. But back when VTubing really started, back during the pandemic, there were not a lot of guys. The Hollow Stars and Niji Sanji were the only guys. There were not a lot of indies. Like, now you have Shoto, you have what's the other kid's name I can't remember his name. There's not a lot of guys. It's not a guy dominant field for the most part. But like I said, you have Shoto, then there's Nuxtaku. Like, there are big names out there. There's False ID. There are big names out there, but the men are few and far between compared to the women. Like, of indies, you have Iron Mouse, you have, you know, Keisan, you have... There's so many indies out there that were not originally Corpo girls. You know? So, he just assumed that he wouldn't get anyone to follow him, and he had already sunk all his money into it, so he streamed for like 2 years as this female character, and voice and all. And then I asked him, like, bro, like, why are you streaming as a chick? And he's just like, because at the time when I commissioned all this stuff, I never thought I could make it as a guy. And to be fair, like, he had, like, a decent voice. It wasn't like he had, like, a yucky voice or something like that. He had a naturally deep-toned voice. And, like, honestly, he probably could have done fine as a guy. But he had already made the decision, and I don't blame him, because he's right. There is a lot of... It's really hard for guys in the industry to make it. It's not easy at all. Alright, I feel like messing with his hair today. Why I feel like torturing myself, I don't know. But we're going to do it. It's too black. Yes, that's where I want it. I want it to be like an ashy black. I don't know, I just imagine Flame's voice coming from one of those stereotypical Reddit mod images. I mean... it's fair to assume such. Alright, this is gonna take a lot of looking at this reference image, I can tell. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this ponytail as voluminous as it is. Or his freaking head hair. Like, fuck. This is AI freaking head hair, and it's all wonky doodles. It's not real hair at all. Alright, so for this one... Whoa. Okay, so this is the procedural hair group for that. This is the procedural hair group that's pushed close to his face. I want to make this bigger. Nope, this has to start down here. But we're gonna move it. I'm gonna pull it forward. Okay, so he's got one big wispy and 3 littler wispies. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 3 of the littler wispies. I might do just like one as a slick back, but let's just mess with this right now. I'm gonna stick with this procedural material. And we're going to try and draw this out. Oh no, I don't want to mirror this. I want an individual. Listen, it's definitely doable. I never said it wasn't doable. Whoa, that's huge. That's really thick. I don't want it that thick. That's a new recording for me. Oh, get out of here, Nom. Don't do this to me. Is... Yeah, I don't like how wide that is. Okay, nice. This is sort of what I like. I like this, how it's looking. I like that it's like twisted. Do a run and test how many spirit bursts I can fill without actually activating any of them. I don't know how far you're gonna get doing that. You're definitely not gonna win the URA, but I guess you don't really care, do you? Not the URA, the Unity Cup. Because, like, you need them to actually trigger in order to win the Unity Cup. He looks like he's got, like, snakes or worms coming out of his head. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm here for it. We'll see what he says. We'll see what he says. Why did that one come out black? No, I don't like that. No, definitely not. You're gonna be honest? Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. I mean, also, my ears on my previous model were a lot less visually distinct than they are on this one. But the whole idea of the hair loops is to create a silhouette that's recognizable. I mean, Alfonso thought I was a fucking frog for the first, like, week that he was watching me. Hey, Arctic. Can we put him in the dress again? We'll put him in the dress a little bit later. Let me do some more work on his hair, okay? I know you guys just want to take screenshots of him in a dress. I get it. I understand the joke. Alright, let's mess with the mesh for this. Pulling it upwards. Pushing the... No, don't do that. Actually, I do need to do that. No, it wasn't a no. I'm just saying I'm not gonna stop my workflow right now to do it. We'll do it at the end when I don't have to, like, think about things afterwards. I just gotta remember not to save it in that form. I don't have a version of him in a dress, but I have dresses that I can put on the model. Alright, I want this one to be different. As in this. No, I don't want it symmetric, and I don't want it that wide. No, that looks fucking weird. Wait, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Because once like these hairs start getting wilder on the side, because they are gonna get wilder on the side. C speed, D stamina, C power, you get... By end of Aramakinen? That's not bad. No, that's not bad, actually. It'd be ideal if you had at least 1 or 2 Bs, but that's not bad, Nom. Having 3 Cs and 2 of them C pluses is actually quite good. You are on your way to an A run, if you can keep up that pace. Oh, you're actively late March? Alright, then you're a little bit behind. But, so, for context, Nom, you should aim for at least 1 or 2 Bs by the time you get to end of classic year. And then by the time you hit summer, of senior year, you should have at least 1A. That's my benchmark. If you can have better than that, then you're doing great. You're on your way to a very high ranking run. Typically I have like an A+ in speed and at least 2 B pluses or Bs in other categories, depending on what I'm running. And I've been pretty consistently hitting 14K plus runs. Like, I went from having only 3 S runs to now having 8 in the past week. That's partially why I really want to upgrade my fine motion card, because once I upgrade that fine motion card, my runs are gonna frickin'... I have a chance at hitting a 1600 run. Because right now, my best run is Christmas Ogre Cap at 15,370. And and that's with a 0 limit break fine motion. If I can get fine motion to max limit break, then I absolutely can hit a 1600 on her. Oh, I know I'm better than my brother at this game. He bad at this game. He's too focused on his cosplay. Which, to be fair, is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Alright. I'm not mad at this. It's actually somewhat accurate to the example. And if he doesn't like it, well, fuck him. He can make his own model. He's working on his cosplay. So, my brother, the reason why he's been, like, pretty much AFK for a while is he managed to get tickets to HoloFest this year, which means he's going to be gone from March 1st to the 11th. And he's been working on, I don't know if you've been watching his streams, but he's been working on his Samurai Fuamoko cosplay because he wants to bring it with him to Japan to show it off. And so part of this is just him being a huge Hololive fan. The other part of it is he wants to see if it can help bolster his stream numbers by making this iconic costume super customized, super awesome, and it is really cool. I should stream on March 8th. It is your birthday. Is it a weekday that I usually stream? I don't even know. It is a Sunday. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. If my dad's not here working on the house, I will try to stream. Oh, wait. Hold on. Fine Mo. When does Fine Mo come out? Uma.moe. Uma.moe. Timeline. Fine Mo comes out... Okay, so the Fine Mo card drops on March 5th, which is a Thursday. My brother won't be here. I might wait until the end of that weekend, like on Sunday, to do the polls. I'll think about it. I have to see what's happening that week. You late, May, and you got your first B, you're cooked. Now, I keep telling you, you need to get more support cards. You don't have enough support cards. I'm sure you don't have enough support cards. You keep rolling for Umas. And you're gonna roll for Satona Diamond and you're still not gonna have any support cards. My support doesn't mean shit when I have 2 speed on power once... Why are you running that kind of card spread, you psycho? I told you, you should be running... Who are you running right now? If it is a Uma that does not get speed bonuses from her passives... Oh, you're just event maxing? Okay, never mind then. If you're just event maxing, then have fun. Good luck. I can't stop you from doing that. I feel like I need to add more to my brother's face. It's so plain. I'll mess around with the texturing of his face later. Dirt block inside of Minecraft? I don't... I'm so confused by the words that you're saying to me. Okay. So he's got really, really messy hair. And it's not symmetrical either. I don't know if I can achieve this. Is this on the back of the head? It's on the back of the head. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I see he's got these little wisps up here. They are not symmetrical. I don't care that this is off-center. I could move it off-center, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep it centered. I'm just gonna modify these hair plaits. Alright, so let's make this its appropriate color. By putting it on this layer. Or this layer, just so I can see it. That one goes inside the ear right now. Okay, I need to add a thickness to this. And I need to lift it up off the head more. Okay, I think I want to pull it out of the ear. So let's move this out of the head. It's starting to conflict with the other pieces. So I'm going to push that back down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and move these lines forward. Because realistically, it should not be touching the ear, getting snipped by the ear. Okay. Now, let's go back to editing the mesh itself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up this edge. And push this edge down. Push this edge down. Wait, what am I grabbing here? Okay. So now let's do back to this. I want to soften that. It looks too jaggedy. It's too jaggedy, but let's go back to editing that mesh. Let's bring this back down. Okay. Early November senior year, you still have a D in STEM and a... Not... You make me want to cry sometimes. I don't understand how you're, like, succeeding with such low stats. It's baffling. It truly is baffling. Okay. So now... I'm gonna go back to... coloring as it should be. I just don't like that it's so shiny. This is a little bit too pointed. There we go. Oh my god. Are we gonna completely ignore the fact that the man still has regular ears? Yeah, now they're gone. Ears are gone. I don't know why it took me that long to realize that he still had real ears. It's okay, they're gone. You're gone. They're never coming back. I just have to cover up the weird ear space that's missing now. Oh, I know. I'm gonna add more hair. Don't you worry, Rose. That's what I said. Like, I just need to cover up the weird side space. His hair is nowhere near complete. Not even close to complete. I also don't like all this weird glare that is appearing on the model. I don't know why it's like so glassy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why the rim light intensity was so high. Be right behind you if the right sports. I mean, I don't know, Noms. That's so interesting. Giving it an outline makes it, like, do this weird offset. I kind of don't hate it. Just turn on a lot of lines. I don't like the hair is black and the rest is red, though. Oh, it was 0.08? Yeah. That's fine for now. Alright, I just want to see how this moves. Why is he pigeon-toed? So one of the things is, like, once I get this ponytail to, like, poof outward more, it's not gonna cut into his body as much, because I don't like how it's, like, cutting through his body. Oh, we got some hip clipping over here. Oh dear! The leg clipping. And the chest clipping. Oh no. That's a lot of mesh clipping that I have to get rid of. Why was this so much easier with the girl model? Yeah, I have to remove parts of his mesh. I have to remove part of his body. His body is causing problems. Okay. Once you get supports, I'm cooked. I mean, I welcome the thought, Nom. Challenge me if you dare! Let's turn this off. Alright, so I basically need to, like, get rid of most of his chest. His chest's gotta go. Goodbye. Goodbye, torso. No more clipping for you. Oh, I think his shoulders were clipping too. Goodbye. None of that. Look at that. None of that. No clipping. Yeah, you can see right through him now. He's naked. That makes no sense, Nom, but okay. Right. Now let's turn that back on. Oh, that's bad. Can't have that now, can we? We went a little too far over here. We don't want to see the hollow spots. Okay, I think that's acceptable. Alright, now for his leg area, let's jump on over to our pants. And it was clipping on the thigh and the crotch region. So, basically here is where we want to make it black. All of this can go away. Goodbye. He has no crotch. Goodbye. Gender ambiguous. Nope. No pants. No legs. Gonna get rid of all of that. Just his entire midsection. It's gone. It's all gone. Whoa, what happened there? What the fuck is that? Blue shit in his leg. What the fuck is that? You won't see it anyway. It's on his pants. Okay. Alright. I think we solved the problems. So now let's go test him out in the posing space. And see if we get any more clipping. Ugh, I can't see it. We're getting a little bit of shoulder clipping here. But that's kind of inevitable. I can't get rid of that. Because... But we're not getting clipping anywhere else, which is good. I can't get rid of that because it will show through his side holes. So... That's not bad. Like, I highly doubt he's gonna be jumping all the time anyway. But, like, we don't want clipping when he's walking, so walking, we're good. There's a little clipping. Why is the clipping only happening on one arm and not the other? Ooh, I just have, like, a giant hole there when he stretches like that, so I kind of have to put it back a little bit. He's just gonna get clipping on this. It's just, it is what it is. There's some sock clipping happening when he does certain motions. I don't know what he's gonna be doing when he's streaming, but yeah. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more of his back. Because when he stretches a certain way, you can start seeing the hole. God, I gotta make his hair so much more fluffy, which is gonna be so fucking annoying. When does he leave? He leaves on the 1st. Hi, sister. Definitely not, Nom. He's just very bad at getting the girls. That's all I will say on that topic. Alright, so let's go to our ponytail. You were almost right. I actually think I want to get rid of all of this and just completely redo it from scratch. Because I remember when I originally drew this, and it was just like messing around. So I'm gonna just completely redo his ponytail from scratch. Flower for Nom. Alright, so let's turn that symmetry on. I wonder, because like this ponytail is like almost like a really, really messed up wolf tail. I'm curious, do I make it with a bunch of bell shapes and then just draw the tendrils out, or do I make a core shape and then... I'm so confused how to do it. Do I want to play something tomorrow? What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Where did what go? Oh, I don't know. I see the flower emote. Maybe it's just you. If I do it like this, what does that change? I can get a base out of this. It's so wide. What's up, Nom? Okay. So now, if I take this, and I throw... You saw another VTuber? I mean, yes, there are many of them out there. And her hair was really cool? Okay. And you wanted me to see it, I see. Uh-huh. And? Are you going to show me a picture? Or are you just gonna keep telling me about it? Okay. I think this is approximately the shape that I want to use. You didn't save her link or anything? Alright, let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, I can make a really solid base doing this. Alright, let's just move it off the head. It's in the Discord. Oh, what's so cool about her hair? The color gradient? The color gradient's not hard to do. Yeah, I mean, the movement is based off of, like, Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. Okay. I think I need to start from the bottom and move to the top. Why are you in the way, Flame? Ugh, I don't want to have to rotate this a million times. Move it far away from the body. Ah! You need a left pinky reveal? What? No. That's not happening. Nope. Okay. Okay. I have to fix the point, but... Oh, I need one more. Okay. We now have a base to work with. Okay, save... Oh my god, sorry. I missed a bunch of things. Alfonso's back. What are you modeling? A cucumber? Or it's more like a gourd and avocado. Your attention span is about to zero. Sam and Deadass forgot what she was modeling. I'm modeling his hair. Just like creating like a core piece for his hair. Because the previous ponytail was like super floppy and shitty. So what I did was I'm modeling a core for his hair. And I'm going to build the tendrils off of it. So this is kind of just like a base, essentially. It's really big, but it's okay. I can adjust the scaling later. No, that's not even connected to his fucking head. Hold on, what's up? Hololive is only girls. Give him twin tails? No. Y'all are crazy. Okay, I think I want to change the scaling of this because it seems huge. But then again, like, that ponytail does kind of go halfway down his back. So maybe I leave it. There's something a bit off about it. Like, this is too inset. It's too wide. No, no, I didn't want to rotate it. Okay, whatever I just did scrunched it too much. How's the house? The house is pretty good. Nothing happened this weekend. We were really exhausted. We did a lot of other house chores this weekend, like laundry and grocery shopping and things like that. You've been like 4 days without PC. Is your PC room floor finally done? Still waiting for the paint to dry. Yeah, we were supposed to paint, but we were just so tired this weekend. Because, like, for us, doing laundry isn't like just throw it in the laundry machine, walk away for an hour, and then come back, because we don't have a laundry machine. So laundry day is like a whole ordeal. You know, we got all the sheets from the guest bedroom and our bedroom. We get all of the blankets, we get all of the towels, we get all of the shower mats, we get all of the clothes. And we spent like a solid 2 hours at the laundromat. Oh, you uh got practice poured into super mood down? Laundry sucks, just throw them away. I would love to, but I live in a cold area and I kind of need the clothes. Okay. This is a good base for his hair. I see this pocket void over here that I have to cover. Let's cover that up. No one wants to see that. It's yucky. Okay. We close up the pocket void. Now it looks like a pretty smooth structure, unless you look at it from the bottom, which we're not gonna do. Alright, now here's the question. How does this move? How does this move? It's generated as a bone group. But I'm curious how it moves. So let's go over here and see what kind of chaos this creates. Okay, so it doesn't move at all. It's extremely stiff. Which in a way is actually good. Because I can use it as a base for his hair. Alright, that's too floppy. Why is that so floppy? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. None of that. No, it has a procedural bone group, but it's very stiff. Which is kind of preferable, if I'm gonna be honest. Because this shit is way too floppy. Stiffness. Okay. There you go. Override. His hair needs to jiggle like average booba? No, we're not doing jiggle physics on hair. None of that. Okay. So, oh! The cool new thing that they added that I didn't know about until recently. They added hats. That looks so fucking dumb. That looks so dumb. It's so absurdly large. Technically all V... I mean, you're not wrong there, Rose. Alright. We've made some minor progress today. I knew this wasn't going to be a super long stream, but I think we made progress. We finished the belt. We cleaned up some of the issues with the mesh. He still doesn't have an ass, and I don't know how to fix that, and it's very concerning that they haven't added that to the model. What are you supposed to do if you are a big bootied girl? Like, come on. Let's be real. There needs to be a butt size toggler here. But yeah, if we want to mess around with his outfit, since you guys seemed hell-bent on me doing that. Yeah, that's how that works. So there are presets in this program where I can put him in a dress. There are some very pretty options. Oh, they added a maid dress as a default now? That wasn't part of the default set before. Why does that look so stupid? He looks like he's in a gorilla suit. Why is it so bulky? They did add some nice, like, clothing options in this, though. It just looks so weird on his model, and I don't know why. They don't look this weird on my model. That's actually an insanely cute dress. I might take this dress and modify it. Because it's really cute. I might take this dress and modify it for my model. magical girl outfit with exposed tummy. Why does he have these blue marks on his legs? What the fuck are those? I don't like this one nearly as much. I like the symmetry of it. Oh, you want to see him with his killer sneakers? This just looks like a tube outfit. Oh, the fairy outfit is peak. Fairy princess outfit. A mecha trooper. Still no ass. Pink frilly dress. This is way too short for you to be wearing, sir. This is my favorite dress of all the preset ones. I think it's super cute. And I would say this is probably my least favorite one. The Maid Cafe, weird colors. Yeah, there's some fun presets in this. Do they have whole sets? Oh my god. These frickin' clomper shoes. Those are actually really cute shoes. Wait. Look at all the band-aids on his legs. The blue one? Or are you talking about the Alice in Wonderland one? Oop, there's some mesh clipping issues with this, though. Wait, this is actually pretty nice. I gotta give credit to whoever designed, like, some of these presets, because, like, this one's really nice. Do I like the pants better than the boots? The pants are pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Very Ranma 1/2. Ranma half. This, like, the pattern on this. So, for those of you who don't know about, like, how VROID works, making a pattern like this is insanely difficult. It's really not easy to do. Because the patterns very easily get distorted by by, like, the mesh. So, whoever made that pattern must have spent a good amount of time doing it, because it's so well done. What the hell is that collar shit? I think that's really cool. The chap loop here is really cool. That took some finessing to do. That's actually really cool. Those are some very questionable socks, but sure. Vampire stuff? Oh my god, that's so edgy. Generic school outfit? Oh my god, he looks like he's made of cardboard. Why is it beige? Why not blue? That's very my brother. This just looks itchy. Tracksuit. Weird knee cut off short tracksuit. Schoolgirl outfit. Hi, Luna. He just looks like, he literally looks like he's made of cardboard. This is just weird. I really dislike these. Wait. This could be valuable. This could be valuable. These pockets are impeccable. I will be stealing those. The trench coat's actually pretty fly. We've been messing around with clothes this whole time. Or not this whole time, but like for the past 5 minutes or so. Who wears this? Well, so the pockets are hard to draw in this. So if I could get a like template for a pocket and then just alter the color, it makes it super easy. Oh dear. Those are some fabulous shoes. But he's got some cliffhangers over there. The feet are a little too big for those shoes. You know what? The Hawaiian shirt kind of suits him. The jeans are a little too straight-legged. Yeah, I don't know how to create an ass in this, You know what? That's it. I'm just gonna give him this workout outfit, and that's it. This is his workout outfit. This is his California Girl Summer workout outfit. This is a terrible combination. Alright, the pink one actually works. The black one looked weird, but the pink one looks good. His shoulders just look so stupid. Give him the pink dress as his default. You want me to give him the pink one as his default? We'll do that when the time comes. And for now, I'm just gonna put him back in his clothes. Alright, we messed with him enough. We messed with him enough. We're going back to his custom clothes. Mainly because it looks so funny with these shoes on. Alright. So we did make a good amount of progress today. We finished the belt. I'm not going to add the loop tassels onto the belt unless he says he wants it. We did make a little progression in his hair. As in, we have a base now for this, and we added his weird wild hairs up on top. I have to puff up his hair over here because it's just so flat. But we did make some progress today. So, that's gonna be it for today. I will not be streaming tomorrow, so sister, I mean, unless you cannot stream on Wednesday, tomorrow is supposed to be my off day. So, you can message me about it later. But yeah, this is it for today. Who cares what he wants? Give him the dress. No, I promised I would make him the model he asked for, and then I can give him other versions with other clothes. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. If you're new, please leave a follow on Twitch or a like and a sub on YouTube. I appreciate it immensely. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye!